Well, you're back on Night Sounds. Barry Funkhauser and Joe. And look, it's Timmy the Sports Guy. It's time to talk sports and baseball.
Woo-hoo!
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing, man?
Good, thanks.
Oh, are you still an Orioles fan? You got the Orioles hat on.
Still got the Orioles cap on. This is the All-Star edition from 2 years ago. So they decided to change the hats for everybody at the All-Star game. So everyone wears the same hat, but it's got their logo on it. So I was the one at Dodger Stadium. So
what is that? Baltimore?
that is the Orioles. That is a Oriole, not a duck.
What is that, in Maryland?
It does look a little bit like a duck, you know?
It does, yeah.
It does look like a duck.
Is that a duck? What did you say it was?
It's an Oriole.
It's an Oriole. Wearing an Oriole.
It's an Oriole hat wearing an Oriole hat.
Okay. Cool.
Meta. Very meta. All right. So, Tim, you're coming here to give us a preview of the upcoming Major League Baseball season. We're going to go through both leagues. Which league are you going to give us a preview of?
What would you like first, Joe?
What? Wait, hold on. There's two of them?
There's two.
There's
okay. I forgot.
It doesn't matter as much anymore because they play each other all the time, but it used to matter that there were two.
National and what? American?
The American.
Okay. Do the American one first. Let's
start off with the American League. Here are my picks for you to run to the bookies. I'm going to go all chalk. I'm going to go the hated Astros to win the AL West.
Wild. Already developing hatred.
Yeah. Yes. Those guys get booed wherever they go. So, and then you got the
cheaters.
Twins.
That's why, because they're cheaters.
They are cheaters. Not only are they cheaters, they got caught cheating.
They got caught cheating. They're bad cheaters.
Oh, Joe's even got his LA Dodger hat. He's ready to go too.
Right.
Then I'm going to go Orioles again over the Yankees. And I just want to say I was at a magic moment last year at Yankee Stadium. The longest losing streak in Yankee history, like in 114 years. And I just want to say the Yankee fans, they took it really well, in stride. They were like, whatever. No, they yelled and they booed and they cursed. And I was like, guys, this happens to the Orioles pretty much every year. All right, 10 games, losing streak. Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Wait, easy. That was the longest Yankees losing streak in 114 years?
I think it was 14 games, 110 years.
Man, that's like every team does that every year. Yeah,
and they were just that upset about it. So that's who I'm gonna go with on that. And then I'm gonna go with the Stros to win the AL, to go to the World Series. And then I got two picks. I got your Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna go Jackson Holliday. He is an Oriole, and my daughter said he is certifiable hot, but already engaged. And I maybe
what position does he play?
He plays in the outfield. His dad was a big leaguer too, so he's got the pedigree. So I think he's going to be not Hall of Fame, Rookie of the Year this year. And then for pitchers, actually for MVP, I'm going to go Garrett Cole from Orange Lutheran High School right here in Orange County as the AL MVP. So he's going to get for the Yankees. Unfortunately, the Yankees. They stole.
Okay. If he's from here, he lives in our hearts.
He lives in our hearts, yes.
Sure.
So that is the AL side. Now on the NL side, I got one more thing about the AL. Any questions about the AL?
Well, yeah, we got a lot. I got a lot of questions about the AL, man. You got to give us a little bit. I want a little. I mean, you gave us
I have no questions.
Give us your overview for the year. However, let's get into some of these other teams. I know that you're picking those big ones. Do you think anybody else might have a shot? Who made some big moves in the offseason on the AL side?
I would say the Yankees are always dangerous. I'm definitely going to go with the Yankees. Texas Rangers look really good as usual, so they've made some moves. So I think the team's there. And for all you AL fans, if you want a bargain day, there's nothing like an LA Angel game. All right, the tickets will probably cost you $1. And the beers will probably cost you $15. I'm not even kidding.
Wow, are they the Anaheim Angels that bad this year?
They are that bad.
They are that bad, really. Wow.
They are that bad, and Ohtani is gone. But if you ever want a beautiful place to watch bad baseball, it is Anaheim Stadium. Do yourself a favor and go to Golden Road beforehand. $7 beers. I think 22 ounces are like $7. Yeah, Barry.
Yeah, it's something that you didn't bring up is the Oakland A's, or I should say the Las Vegas A's. Isn't that a thing?
They're having some troubles. It seems like nobody wants them. Las Vegas doesn't want them. I mean, it's kind of like going back to your wife after you cheated on her, and your girlfriend broke up with you. You're thinking, oh, totally gonna make this work with new girl, and she's like, yeah, I'm good. So then you try to go back, and they don't want you. But there's talk about them playing in Sacramento one of these years, trying to get out of it. Yeah, it is almost like a team.
So they wanted out of Oakland. They said that Las Vegas wanted them, but Las Vegas doesn't actually want them.
Las Vegas is looking at obviously the logistics, how much money they got to pay. They're going to have to tear down the Tropicana Hotel in order to build their stadium, and their stadium's not even going to be indoors, is what we're hearing right now. So
you can't play baseball in Las Vegas without an indoor stadium. I'm sorry, in the middle of summer.
Ran out of money. Kind of like my backyard. It ran out of money. We don't get the full covering. So yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, something has to be done with the Flamingo at this point. Or is it a Tropicana? Which one?
Tropicana.
Both of them need to be dosed completely.
Yeah, Vegas is pretty good, and they're just seem like they're killing with money. You look at the Raiders. I think the Raiders cleared like $91 million last year with their new stadium that they didn't have to build. So, I mean, it is something that the A's are like, they definitely want in on that. But I don't know if Las Vegas wants in on that. It seems like Las Vegas has been, we've been able to do whatever we want. And this is the first time they're like, we don't know if we want you guys. And they've really upset their fan base. So, I mean, who's gonna be their fans?
Nobody.
All right. So you got us. Nobody.
Not
all right.
one.
So are you saying, okay, so you gave us your top. You got the Astros and the Yankees at the top. Are you putting the A's and the Angels at the bottom? Are they bottom barrel?
They're near the bottom. I saw the Angels. So Vegas does a really good job of doing the over-unders on how many wins. And I want to say the A's were over-under like 59 wins.
Wow, that's it out of
162 games.
Out of 162 games. Sorry, I've been out of the game for a little bit. 162 games. They're not even gonna clear 62 wins. Wow.
Might not even clear 62 wins.
Ouch. Oh, 100 lost seasons are real tough, man.
Yes. So not only are they leaving you, they're going to be bad while they're leaving you.
And then everybody else is just in the middle. You're going to the game just to have a nice time out at the park, right? So
yes, and I'm hoping that LA Angels still have 450 Bud Lights. All right, 450
Bud.
that is why I go to LA Angel games is 450 Bud Lights. 12.
All right.
16
last American League question I have for you, Tim.
Yes.
Your favorite American League ballpark to visit? Go.
Favorite Major League Baseball? American League ballpark.
American League.
I'm gonna go Fenway Park. I was there so long ago. It was 1988. Orioles were the worst team in baseball, and we went there and we defeated Roger Clemens. I was there, and just a great place to watch. Historic. You could take the train, so you don't have to worry about parking and all those things. A lot of great bars, a lot of great food, a lot of great people. People were actually very nice.
Yeah. I agree. Fenway Park, really cool. The one that I haven't been to, but looks really, really pretty. I want to go see a game at the Kansas City Royals ballpark.
Yes, they're talking about changing that up too, so you might have to hustle.
Oh, I gotta hustle then. Gotta get out on that road trip then.
Before they get torn down.
All right, Barry. Any questions?
Get on the bus, Joe. Let's go to Kansas City.
We can go to the barbecue. Kansas City has great barbecue too. So.
Wait, which state is it in? Haha, trick question.
It's in Missouri.
Okay.
Missouri. Kansas City.
So
Missouri.
confusing.
It is because there's a Kansas City, Kansas.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't have any other questions other than the ones I had. I think they still play 3 strikes and you're out, right?
They still play 9 innings, and it is a 9 long innings, and they stop serving after the 7th inning.
What happens if they tie? Because I know football just changed the rules or something where you start over from scratch.
They still cannot tie, but they do have they add a runner at second base after I think it's like the 12th inning.
and in football, the you can tie in football in the regular season. It's just the postseason, then the playoffs that you have to keep going and going and going. All right. That was the American League. Timmy, let's see what you got for us for the National League in Major League Baseball.
National League, again, I'm going to go chalk. I'm going to go the Dodgers. I mean, the Dodgers are unbelievable. Every time you don't think they can get better, they get better. And they go to Ohtani. They broke my daughter's heart. It was probably the first player she ever loved, and he left, so taught her something about that. I'm going to go with the Cubs in the Central. I'm going to go with the Braves in the East. But I'm going to go Dodgers. Dodgers, Astros, good versus evil in the World Series. I think it's the matchup everybody wants to see.
Are the Dodgers going to get hosed again by a cheating scandal?
They might get hosed because they're just in their own head. You know, every year they have the best team, and you just get to a point where, you know, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, oh, I hope we don't choke in the playoffs. And then you choke in the playoffs. All
right. Well, okay. So tell me how Shitani changes the dynamics of the choking in the playoffs for the Dodgers this year.
That's a good question because Ohtani's never been to the playoffs, but we're hoping that he is a primetime performer and he makes the key plays. I mean, the one thing that really hurts him is the pitching, and Ohtani's not pitching this year. So he had surgery.
He's not pitching this year. I did not know that. Okay. So where are they going to put him? They're just DHing?
I'll probably put him in the I don't even know if he could throw or something. Probably DHing. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Well, you know, he is a prophet. You know, that Shohei Ohtani. Did you see his childhood goal thing that came out there? That's when he was in like elementary school. He wrote, you know, by age, this says like by age 27, he's going to be doing this. By age 28, his first son is born. Like every year of his life, he kind of planned it out. At age 29, he's supposed to throw his second no-hitter.
Wow.
And it's pretty. At age 38, his stats do drop though, and he starts to think about retirement. So.
Well, at least, you know, he's being realistic about that.
Yeah, I want to be realistic, yeah.
But with him getting married at like 26, I think does anybody know how old he is? I think he's 26.
26. I just heard he announced his marriage today at a press conference.
Yeah, and on this here, he says at age 26, he's going to win the World Series and get married at age 26.
Oh, all right.
Hey, you know what? This kid should be in Dune. He's got prescient sight, so
yeah, and he's just seems like a nice guy. Just seems like a nice guy. And I have a friend that does work for the Dodgers. She does their charity. She's excited having Ohtani, and hoping that he could.
He's like massive, right? He's like 9 feet tall or something. He's like a very large person.
He is a physical specimen. Specimen. But
what else do we got in the National League? Who's gonna win rookie, Cy Young, all that?
I like Yamamoto. So the Dodgers again are this wasn't even a farm system. They were able to find this guy and pay him. He's another Japanese league player, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and he is going to be the rookie of the year pitcher. And then Ronald Acuna I like for the MVP. Is what I'm gonna go with that. And again, here's your Dodgers place you want to go to Dodger Stadium beforehand. You want to go to, it's called the Douglas. $4 beers, and you can walk to the stadium from there if you are feeling like, if you got your walking shoes on. And if you make it to the summit of that hill at the top, there's usually a guy selling beers and shots of Don Julio out of his cooler. All right, so take the shot at the top. Take a Tecate for your walking beer, and you should make it into the stadium with a good buzz because they don't have 450 beers at Dodger Stadium. Their beers start at $20. But my favorite NL park is Petco, San Diego's Petco Park. And the reason why is they have a great selection of craft beer, and there's a lot of good places to hang out and not watch the game. So if you don't want to watch the game, you want to like just watch the bay, watch some buildings, maybe run around with your dog. They have a park in the back that sometimes have dog days. Yeah, that's a good place to go.
All right. Yeah, and if you don't like the Douglas, you can also go to El Compadre or the Shortstop. Those are the two.
Joe hit all three of them. Hit all three.
In fact, hit all three. Why not?
Let's all hit all three.
Baseball day.
Yeah. We might not even make it to the game.
All right. So, what are you wearing when you're going to the game?
Oh, when I'm going to the game, that's a good question. It's very rarely that the Orioles do come out, but when I go to a Dodger game, I do wear some Dodger stuff. Actually, gosh.
Okay, hold on though. So, but which outfit, which uniform are you wearing? Are you wearing the old ones or the new ones? Because this is a very hot topic right now.
For the Orioles?
Well, for the Dodgers, you were gonna.
The Dodgers. The Dodgers. Joe and I used to go to opening day every year, so I have a Dodger hat around here somewhere that has all the pins on it of all the time.
Oh, you still got the opening day.
I still have that. So we went a lot of times. I wore, and I bought the hat for like $5 on one of those guys selling in the parking lot, and then I put like, I don't know, at least $150 worth of pins on them. So on my $5 hat, and yeah, Joe and I used to go every year for Dodger opening day until it got too crazy.
It's not see-through, is it? You can't see your hair when you put the hat on, right? No.
Oh, is that the controversy with the union?
Yeah,
uniform?
well, I wanted to show you guys this new Dodger uniform that came out and just get your instant reactions here as to what you're looking at here, because I don't know about you, but it looks a little see-through, doesn't it?
Yeah. Those pants. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you can see. So those of you listening on radio, you can't see these, but the Dodgers released new uniforms. It looks like all of baseball did, because there's a Royals guy there too, and you can see the shirt tucked in to the pants.
Oh man,
very clearly. So I ask you, what do you think this is all about? Is viewership low in baseball and they're trying to get women? Is this a Taylor Swift kind of situation where, you know how a bunch of women started watching football? Is this what they're trying to do, you guys? I'm so confused, because who would approve this?
I have no idea. Yeah, the home whites are definitely a little showy these days.
Oh man, and that's not even the guys being sweaty yet. That's
not even the backside.
I think it's just.
Let's see the backside. Oh God.
Yeah.
No, let's not. The guy on the blur button on the sports channel now has a job to do.
I think it's a bad R&D, man. There's someone at Nike who's never played sports before making some baseball pants.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Oh man. Yeah.
So please don't wear that when you go.
I do not do well white with white at the ballpark, Barry, because I usually get like 6 stains on my shirt.
Or maybe we should start the trend, though. Maybe we should start wearing see-through clothes to games.
Oh man.
Hey, you know what? It's going to be hot enough in that Vegas non-indoor stadium that you might need to.
Yeah.
Mesh outfits all around.
Yeah, that would be a tough day. Tough day.
All right, so now you got so we got the Astros and the Dodgers in the World Series. I'm picking the Dodgers. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna go with the Dodgers. I'm gonna go with good over evil. I like happy endings. And LA fans are amazing. I think they drew something like 4 million people last year, 3.7 million people in the stands. They are the most tickets of any sports team in the world. LA Dodgers.
Still, you know why? Because going to a Dodger game is still kind of an event. It's still fun.
And affordable. Still affordable. But still affordable compared to the rest
affordable. Not the $4 top deck seats that I used to get in the early 2000s, but it's you know, it can't find anything for cheap anymore in Los Angeles.
No.
Just those beers Timmy was telling you about.
Oh. Yeah, Dodger beers are rough. I want to say they're like $18, $19 just to start.
Yeah. That's why you got to fill up beforehand. All right. Well, thank you, Timmy the Sports Guy, for coming on. Really appreciate it. Giving us
Timmy, you're out.
All right. I'll see you guys next time.